What's going on, Steeler Nation? Welcome to another episode of the Steeler Cop Podcast, where we, of course, talk about your Pittsburgh Steelers. Man, we did it again. We did it again. We are not to be denied. The con artist and Mike Tomlin did it again. A+ draft. We're going to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm hyped up in April. Y'all. Look, I'm telling you. We had a lot of holes. And we plugged up a lot of holes. I'm telling you. We plugged up a lot of holes. And I think we could plug up all the holes once we get a few more pieces in free agency. All I'm praying for now is don't let the injury bug hit us like you did last year. That shit was crazy, especially at linebacker and safety. We don't need none of that no more. And we got top guys out for half the year. No, none of that. That's 2 years in a row we've been dinged up. No, we don't need that anymore. But let's get into it. We'll talk about all 7 picks. First off, we start off with Troy. I might butcher these names, but Troy Fautanu. I mean, the guy, he's out of Washington. The guy that, made sure that I can't think of his name. If they ain't Steeler related, I try to block them out. But yeah. He was I believe he was like the left tackle, but since the quarterback for Washington was left-handed, his blind side would have been the right tackle. So we're going to play him most likely at right tackle. Hopefully that won't be that much of a problem. Because I think he was, when I looked at a lot of the clips, it looked like he was lined up at left tackle. But he wasn't, protecting the blind side. He was protecting the other side. So I think it was a great pick. With your top 20 pick, you wanted to be somebody that is, we needed a center more than we needed a left tackle, or right tackle. But you don't get centers in the top 20 pick. So you got to go with like best player available instead of need. Needs are third day, and a miracle happened with Cincinnati picking Mims, even though actually I wanted Mims because I wanted the Jones, Broderick Jones. That's his man. They both went to Georgia. Like it'll be, he could just train them right up. Bam. Bookends. Like bam. We good. 2 tackles, same school. They know what each other do. Even though Mims, was injured and didn't get a lot of playing time. Cincinnati took him, and I was like, there's only one left. They said there's only 6 tackles that, could be day one starters. And they saved the best for last. They saved the best for Steeler Nation. I don't know why the hell nobody picked up Troy Fautanu. I don't know. I don't get it. The dude's out here winning awards. He's like the best tackle in this conference. He's only allowed, I think they said like 2 sacks his whole career in college. And I'm talking about Washington passes the ball. I think they were like the number 1 passing offense in the league. They passed the ball. And so he had a lot of reps. Only 2 sacks. And it was a great pickup. A+ pickup. Needed it. I'm tired of Dan Moore. I'm sure a lot of y'all agree with me. Dan Moore is, I can't with that dude no more. I can't. They gave Dan Moore way too many chances. Putting this dude on the line last couple of years has been disastrous. He's terrible. How many times is Chris Carter got to give him like F grades? I was just saying. I watched my man CC, man, or Locked On Steelers, and he ain't no love laws for Dan Moore. He'll light him up, and so do I. I can't stand him. You should see him with. I mean, he got a couple of bums of the week for me, because that's what I do. I signal who the bum of the week is. But anyway, excellent pick. Fell to our lap. Like, people don't even know. I like how they're not looking at us. You know, they not fearing us. They not worried that you should have never let us get the left tackle that we wanted, or right tackle that we wanted, the tackle that we wanted at all. Dumb as hell. But then you follow that up with the number 2 pick that we got, dropped all the way to 51, Zach Frazier from West Virginia. Man, let me tell you, we got the best center. We got the best center in the draft. Better than Jackson Powers Johnson that has snapping issues. We don't need no more Mason Coles up in here. You got snapping issues. Sit your ass over at guard, okay? You are guard. So, Zach don't have no problem. I mean, he broke his leg, but he recovered from that. He good. You know, he tested well, and, you know, you messed up again. The NFL messed up again. You gave us a tackle and a center. The O-line is complete. Arthur Smith is salivating. He is ready. We are going to run this ball finally like Pittsburgh Steelers football is supposed to be run. I mean, I don't know how many times I've seen the line push nobody. Get blown back. Bow! Just pushing back. I mean, embarrassing. And Najee's still a 1,000-yard rusher. Najee might be a 2,000-yard rusher with a real offensive line. I'm trying to tell you, Jalen Warren and Najee going to go off. These are, now I'm just scared about, you know, our right guard and our left guard. Because I already know the center and the 2 tackles are going to be maulers. You know. But Daniels and Salomalo, I hope they mauling, because you don't want to be the one that's the weakest link. So, excellent pick. A+ again. A steal again. Dropped in our laps again. 2 picks in a row. Built the offensive line for the future. Gotta love it. Mike Tomlin, con artist, in the building, whipping up crazy deals, crazy picks. They smart, man. Look, one thing about the Steelers, they know how to draft. We ain't free agent merchants, you know. We ain't out here trying to build a team through free agency. We build a team through draft. And for a while, we kind of lost our way by trying to get all these, you know, what do they call them? Splash picks, you know, people that, you know, are getting the ball, like tight ends with your second pick when you could have got the dude with Kansas City. I was praying they got him at center, Cree Humphreys. And they went and got damn tight end. I was like, what in the hell? Now, me, I'm a firm believer in building the trenches up. Okay? Build the trenches up before you do anything else. You know, you going out there reaching for Kenny Pickett. That was a reach. He wasn't no first round quarterback. You saw the other ones didn't even get drafted like third round. That was a poor quarterbacking class. We didn't reach. We got to stop with the reaching. That shit's dumb. We need to draft best player available. And the first two picks, those were the best players available. I seen it on Mel Kiper's best players available lineup. And Fatano and Frazier were there. So, yeah, it was a need too. That's the crazy thing. We got a need and we got the best player availables. Come on, man. Unbelievable. So then we go, you know, into the third round on day 2. And we pick up Roman Wilson. Roman Wilson out of Michigan, he's a champ. You know, he's a hardball champ. Now, Michigan runs the ball. But when they pass the ball, they pass to him. He reminds me of like a Puka Nacua type, you know, but he's fast. This dude ran a 4.39. 4 threes. He fast as hell, and we're going to put his ass in the slot. He kind of bulky, you know, and, I mean, hey, the man is, he kind of built. He 5'10", 185, you know, kind of stocky a little bit. He ain't all skinny, you know, and he going to crawl across the, we got Puka Nacua, you know what I'm saying? We got ourselves a Puka Nacua, and we need to take advantage of that. Line him up in the slot whenever we ain't, you know, running heavy with 2 tight ends or something. And we got 3 wide receivers. He need to be one in the slot. That's a first down getter for you right there. Excellent pickup. I say that's an A. I think they graded him A too in different draft websites. So, and we had the highest rated grade in AFC North, A+. So Roman Wilson, speed, can catch, he can block. So even when we, you know, got 3 wide receivers out there, we still gonna run the ball because we got a wide receiver that can block, and you know we like those. Hines Ward, that's right, my favorite Pittsburgh Steeler. Bring him in. Shoot, let him get the Hines Ward techniques down. Definitely. But I mean, once again, another steal by the Almighty draft squad. The war room was warring. That's what they were doing. They was at war, big time. We out here 3 for 3. Then close out day 2 with our second, third round pick. We get Peyton Wilson from North Carolina State. I'm telling you, this dude, oh my God. Now, I don't like that he's in ACC. I believe they're ACC, North Carolina State. I think that's a weak division, conference. And that's why I ain't like about getting Kenny Pickett. Because he was at Pitt. Pitt ACC, they weak. That whole conference is weak. Pac-12, that's where you need to get Bama's from. And that's where we got our first round pick from. We got the top tackle in the Pac-12. Oh, we were doing big things. But anyway, back to Peyton Wilson. Peyton Wilson is a steal. That dude's a first round. He's a first round pick. Only reason why he dropped to the third round is because he's injury prone. Well, in the past, he was injury prone. But how you come back, and you don't have an ACL, but how you come back from being like knees, everything, all fucked up. Excuse me, all messed up, and then you become like the best linebacker in the college football. Like this dude out here getting awards like crazy after he's the bionic man with 1,000 surgeries and and injuries. He gets better. That's crazy. How do you get better? How do you get better after you got injured? But I see this guy's tape, and he remind me of Ryan Shazier. I ain't even gonna lie. The dude is fast, and he's taller. He's 6'3", fast as hell, 230, 233. He is incredible. The bionic man for real. I mean, this dude, he can hit. He can cover. Him and Patrick Queen, oh my God. I'm telling you right now, I'm calling this right now. Peyton Wilson will be starting middle linebacker, green dot for the Pittsburgh Steelers before the first 4 games. In the first 4 games, he will be our green dot starting linebacker. He might even start date on week 1. I'm telling you. We've been looking for this. As long as he doesn't get injured. And I know why he's getting injured, because he is just same way that Ryan Shazier got injured. The dude is kind of reckless. He will do whatever it takes to get to you and blow you up. And that's how Ryan Shazier was. But you blow your body up too when you're doing that. So you might need a little chill a little bit. Still be aggressive, but chill a little bit so you won't be getting any more injuries. Because we don't need that. But Peyton Wilson, another steal. That's an A2. So, we cooking with fish grease right now. I'm telling you, the joint, good, goddamn. It's good, boy. We out here. The best team in the first 2 days. Guaranteed. Guarantee it, like Charles Barkley says. Then day 3, we finish it up. We looking nice. Now, with the 4th round pick, they get Mason McCormick out of South Dakota State. So, he went to, smaller school, but, the dude they build it for the future. Because I know one of those guards, their contract's about to end, and I don't know if they're going to get re-signed. We already working on the replacement. This is what Mike Tomlin and Omar Khan do. This is what they do. They already working on their replacement. And Mason McCormick is, the dude is nice. 6'4". So anything over 6'4", you are a certified sun blocker. 309. The dude is, when we got him in the 4th round, he's like at least 3rd round or higher. So we stole him. He dropped. We grabbed him. Now here, I'll probably, with the 4th round, I would have picked the cornerback. A slot or something. We dire need of cornerbacks. But what did I say? We not going for the needs. We going for best player available. And Mason McCormick was the best player available. I mean, this dude could mess around and beat out Daniels or Solomon or whatever his name is, the Eagles Bama. I mean, look, he might beat him out. He might be your starting guard. And we stole him in the 4th round. Another A. We out here A'ing it up. We got A pluses and A's. So, hey, that's great. That's great. And then we don't have a 5th round pick. I'm sick of that. We need to have. I want to be in every round. But now we gotta wait to the 6th round. So I'm running off. I'm doing stuff like, man, I waited for that 4th round pick, but I was like, man, we don't pick again for a while. Let me go get out here and do some things and stuff. So I get back just in time for our first 6th rounder. And we picked up Logan Lee. Logan Lee is out of Iowa. And he's like a defensive tackle, like a defensive end. He'll be, on the D-line. We need D-line in the worst way. Cam's probably going to retire after this season. And Larry O is... he's not doing it for me. None of the backups are doing it for me. But who is doing it for me is Benton. We need 3 Bentons on that Mullen line, and we will be just fine. I wish they could have got another Benton, but we had some other holes that we needed to plug up. But Logan Lee is a project. He's 6'5", so he's a sun blocker. But he's only 281. So he's a little thin. To be on a 3-4 defense, he's a little thin. So they're going to have to fatten him up. So if they fatten him up, is he going to still play the same? I looked at his tape. He's a penetrator. He gets in. He penetrates. He gets to the ball. But that was college. And in NFL, it's sunblocker versus sunblocker. And you can't be going in here 281. I mean, we already got Loudermilk, I think, or something. He's a little lightweight, 270. He's 6'6", but he like 270. No, like you got Lamar Leal. He ain't up there. He ain't. We got that fool. I don't know why they had him in nose tackle. Man, the off season. I'm forgetting names and stuff, but worst damn nose tackle ever. I stay getting him blown up on Bum of the Week. Oh my God, I gotta think of his name. That man, I can't believe I don't know it. But anyway, we thin, we little on the line, and Cam is he's getting up there. We need size like that, but I think we could muster Lurio one more year, Cam one more year, and Benton in the middle. Benton needs to be nose tackle. Hands down. Blowing up the middle. But maybe by next season, we beef up Logan Lee, put some muscle on him, get him over 300. Might have a replacement. I don't know. 6th round is a stretch, but I like this tape. I like the fact that he was, a go-getter. So we will see. We'll see how it turns out. And then our last pick, our second 6th round pick on the 3rd day, we got Ryan Watts, defensive back from Texas. Now, he's 6'3". I think he's 6'3". Let me see. No, he's 6'2", but I think they say he's like almost 6'3". 208. Once again, what are we doing? We're going out getting cornerbacks that are tall, that are physical. Only thing is, he's not that fast. He like a 4.55. Like, I mean, he almost 4.6. Like, no, you can't be cornerback and that slow. But he could be safety. Or he could be both. Like, Switch them up. Shit, maybe put him in as a third safety or slot. Maybe he might do slot. I don't know. I think he got to be kind of fast slot. They cutting across middles and stuff like that. I don't know, but I mean, it is what it is. It's a quality pick. I think, our last two picks are maybe like A minuses. And we'll see. We'll see. I mean, he's a guy that he's gonna be a project. But we already got a project with Corey Trice, and they got hurt all last year, and they're gonna have to fight and see who's gonna stay. Is it gonna be, is Ryan Watson dude? Is it gonna be Corey Trice? Or is it gonna be like one of them other bums we had last year, But I think in free agency we still need a wide receiver, and we still need a cornerback, a slot cornerback. And I heard Cam, ring, Cameron Sutton. I'm hearing we're talking. Brought him in to Pittsburgh. I mean, I don't know what's going on with the domestic violence case, but we gonna see. I mean, we need all the help we can get. We get Cam Sutton. We put him slam in the slot. Let's go. We good. I don't want Pat Pete at all. Find somebody else. That dude's done. I don't think I grilled anybody more than Pat Pete last season. He's terrible. He can't tackle. He gets burnt. Do not bring that fool back unless he want to coach. That's the only way he coming back. As a assistant coach for the secondary. Shh. And he definitely better not ever in your life play him as safety again. I can't believe people was giving him props of being safety. He's terrible. He can't tackle. He backed all the way up so he can be all the way out of the play. And still didn't come up and tackle. I mean, this dude is bad. He is stealing money. So whatever you do, Pittsburgh Steelers, don't bring back Pat Pete unless he's a consultant or coach. Other than that, we gonna shut it back down unless we hear something in free agencies and OTAs. I think are in March. I mean, in May. So we might fire it back up then. But we in hiatus. We taking a break. We was working hard during football season. But I had to come in and do this draft episode because I was really excited about what we did. And I'm telling you, Steeler Nation, we playing the NFC least. Every time we play the NFC least, it's always a good season for us. Remember, we went 11-0. Yeah, we be going to Super Bowls when we play them. I'm telling you, man, every 4 years, I look forward to playing the NFC least. I'm telling you, it's going to be a big year. But anyway, make sure, spread the word, man. Get it out there. Put it out to everyone. We are out here putting in work. First season doing this, and we are blowing up. And we want to keep blowing up. Keep spreading the word. And don't forget to follow me on the X at Steeler Cop. On Instagram at Steeler Cop Podcast. On Facebook, Ernie Jones or Steeler Space Cop. And on TikTok, Steeler Cop Podcast. And we'll see you on the next one. Peace.